Jobs in fast food can be long, tedious, and hard, but when Jennifer Pelayo arrived to work on Monday, April 23rd, she added another word to the list: dangerous.
We had just been cleaning the floors, so I was mopping the bathrooms and the lobby, and I heard the door, so I turned around, and I thought he was a regular customer, so I was like, hey, I'll be with you in a moment, and then he just kind of ran up to me, and I was like, oh, you're not a customer. He was like, he had his gun, and he was like, give me all the money, and I was like, oh, this is bad.
Jennifer was alone except for her cook, who didn't realize they were being robbed until Jennifer was emptying the second cash register.
Then he just kind of escorted us to the bathroom, and he was like, you guys are gonna go to the bathroom, you guys are gonna come out. He's like, don't look at me, just stay here. And I stayed in the bathroom with the cook, and I called 911.
They waited 3 minutes in the bathroom, and the police arrived 10 minutes later. From there, they started investigating.
Officers respond to the scene. We have officers that will begin speaking with any victims and witnesses on scene, at the same time directing resources to attempt to locate the people or suspects involved in those crimes.
Resources for police include patrol officers, neighboring agencies, K-9 units, and even air support units.
And oftentimes we do happen to find them in the area, or we find a vehicle nearby, and we're able to then hopefully make an arrest without any further incident.
If they are not found, the detectives continue searching. For the workers, the mindset is simple: do whatever they say and do not get in their way.
Giving them the money is it's just obvious. They actually tell you, like, don't put your, don't risk it, because they will probably get in trouble.
Give them the money because it's your life, and it's like, $200 isn't worth you getting shot at.
Ricardo Cañez was robbed just a week before Jennifer. When she was robbed, she was actually covering Ricardo's shift.
I was scheduled to work last Sunday, and I had an allergic reaction and could not come into work. And the girl who ended up coming in for me, she ended up getting robbed.
The mindset is the same across multiple late-night stores, including gas stations like Circle K.
Anytime anybody steals something, we have no chase, no confront, so you can't say anything, you can't do anything. You just write it down, and that's basically it. It's kind of dangerous, and you don't really expect it, because you're just dealing with people, but you never know who's on the other side of that counter. Solution-wise,
the video cameras in place are not a big enough deterrent.
Having physical security at one of those stores, I believe is very helpful. So some of the stores may hire private security to work there.
Another solution is closing the lobby.
A lot of people don't understand that it's a big problem for the lobby being open so late, especially 24 hours, because anybody could come in without having to buy something. They get at least being here for 5 minutes without buying something. And that's also just dangerous, because anything can happen in that time frame, and it's just two of us.
A lot of times at night, there's only maybe one employee that's working, and what we obviously encourage people, in that case, your life is worth more than the money that you may have at the store.
Let's say a group of 5 or 10 people come in here, and it's just me and the cook with nothing, and it's, anything can happen at that time period. And there's no cars coming down the street, there's no cars in the lot, the next 3 lots. I'd be sketched, and it's just something that it could be avoided by simply closing the lobby at 12 or 10.
To cope, Jennifer took some time off.
I had a couple days off, so I had time to process everything. I was like, okay, I didn't die, so it's a plus.
Her brother was worried about her.
My sister, yeah, because I've heard that Viva's been robbed plenty of times, so if they've done it times before, they're gonna do it again.
The other Viva burrito on Valencia is robbed just as much. For Luis Fregosa, it's a reality because of the environment.
Most people that come and rob us, there's a lot of people that just come and rob us and then go spend money on drugs, and then there's people that are robbing us because they need to feed their family or something. So I think as long as there's crime, there's going to be robberies pretty much anywhere. And, if you live in a part of town like this, there's kind of more of a chance to get robbed. And I think it's just the problem of the people around here, not really the store.
For the workers, they just ask that customers be patient with them.
Everything that we do with safety. So if we're working in the back and people are trying to rush us, we have to make sure the doors is locked, and we have to make sure everything's secure before we leave everything or leave a certain area. So I'm not just gonna leave the back door unlocked.
Jennifer put in her 2 weeks notice because for now, the only solution is to not be there when the robbers come.